Good evening, folks. This is your man, Real Deal Steven Steele, coming to you live, late breaking. What is going on, guys? Happy Hump Day. Happy Hump Day to each and every one of you. It is Wednesday, May 12th. The year is 2021, and that was the day that Elon Musk announced the end of one era and the beginning of a new one. It is now the end of the Bitcoin Tesla era and the beginning of a new emerging Dogecoin era. Can you dig it? Can you dig it? Ladies and gentlemen, gentlemen and ladies, we are beyond. We have crossed the Rubicon. We are on the threshold of something major. We are on the precipice of a new era in digital currency. Anthony Grant coming in with a $5 super chat. This is Doge After Dark. Let's get this party started. Anthony Grant, thank you, my man, for your continued support of the stream. And of course, Robbie Gilchrist, who has quickly become known as the Doge After Dark whale. The Steven Steele live whale coming in big with a super chat for 69 Canadian dollars and 99 cents. The perfect amount for the perfect show, for this show. Robbie Gilchrist, thank you so much. I can't thank you enough, my friend. Thank you so much for your continued generous support of the show. It really means so much, Robbie. You are just a fantastic stalwart of Steven Steele Live and the Dogecoin movement. Thank you so much, Robbie Gilchrist. Dire Havoc coming in with a $5 super chat. Happy Hump Day. Ironic choice of words after an intro like that. You know, I just try to combine all of my passions in one video. I'm a very visual guy. I'm very motivated by design, music, and all sorts of my inspirations. And you can tell what one of my inspirations are. George Guy coming in with a $4.99 super chat. Thank you, George. Always appreciate you. He said that Twitter chat was rad. You guys, I hosted a massive Twitter space today that just went really well. It ended up really kind of just exploding. And we had a few thousand people in there. I think at one point we had close to 3,000 people in there. And Billy Marcus, the founder and creator of Bitcoin, ended up coming on and hanging out. And he ended up bringing on with him Ross Nicole, legendary Dogecoin contributor, who came on for a little bit and mixed it up with us. And Ross will be my special guest tomorrow night. It was, and Matt Wallace came and made an appearance. It was epic. So that seemed to go over really well. People really seem to enjoy that. So I will be looking to do that again in the future. I might have to, I will be making the Twitter space, hosting my own big Twitter space parties, a regular thing. So just stay tuned on that. And if you don't follow me on Twitter, you better make it happen. You better make it happen, because you're missing out on a lot. And we are just expanding with excitement and Dogementum each and every day. Joe Thomas coming in with a $1.99 super chat. Thank you so much. He says the ladies are one of mine too. Yes, thank you, Joe. We share one common desire. That is a quote from Better Off Dead, quintessential, one of my favorite movies from the 1980s. The super chats just keep coming in here, guys. Thank you so much for these. Who do we got next? Tiffany, of course, Tiffany89 coming in with $4.99 super chat, says, I don't know if you check Discord much, but I'm pretty sure Barry hired YouTube bots. Oh no. yeah, if you're talking about that in my Discord today, I was so busy with all the breaking news coming out and me networking with different people that try to make different things happen, including that big Twitter space I hosted today. I hadn't gotten a chance to get into my Discord server today, but I will check it out. And thank you, Tiffany, for your continued support of the show and this community. It's just really appreciated. Traveling Doge coming in, a $10 super chat. Thank you for that so much, Traveling Doge. Always appreciate you, man. Traveling Doge says, hello, Doge fam. Hope everyone had a wonderful day. Love the positive vibes. Traveling Doge, love the well wishes. Thank you so much for joining us once again, Traveling Doge, and your support of this broadcast. Tremendously appreciated. Thank you so much, guys. Listen, if you haven't hit that like button, the first thing you want to do, please smash that like button. This channel is only about 6 weeks old, maybe 6 weeks old tops. So we are new, but we are emerging, and we want to continue to emerge, to spread the Doge momentum, spread this enthusiasm, let people know what an amazing community, what an amazing thing we have going on here. So in order to do that, you need to smash that like button. It's the number one thing you can do to help that out. It takes a split second of your time, doesn't cost you a dime. And then if you're new here, I would love to just personally welcome you right now. My name is Steven Steele. You are watching Doge After Dark, and I I live stream pretty regularly, Doge-centric material, late-breaking Doge news, crypto news, and just a lot of other things. We don't even necessarily always talk about crypto. We just have a good time ascending to the moon. So I would like to personally invite you to subscribe to this channel, and join this community, hit that notification bell, and all that. Delos Doge coming in. $5 super chat. Thank you, Delos Doge. Really appreciate that. Steven, great catching you on Twitter. Hold my Doge. Fam, hold. Yes, great things happen. Great things can happen. Great things will happen. And yeah, I'm holding all of my Doge. I sold zero Doge I sold today. I'm holding 100% of my Doge. And I know another man who's holding 100% of his as well. At this point, I would like to bring in my co-host for the first half of the show anyway, name that needs no introduction to many of you here, Dogecoin millionaire Nick Balls. Nick, what's up, man?
Bitcoin dominance has ended. The Doge dominance has begun.
Yes.
Can you dig it?
Yes. I had to give it some flair there coming out of the gate. I mean, this, some folks may think that I'm a bit theatric in my delivery, but I am theatric in my delivery. I think it's all part of the excitement. I think it's all part of the fun. And today, honestly, it was a huge signal and sea change here. For those of you who don't know, Elon Musk tweeted today that the Tesla's relationship with Bitcoin will be no longer, and people will no longer be able to purchase any Tesla products through the use of Bitcoin. And he cited the main reasons being environmental ones and too much energy use and things like that. And that he also said the most important thing that he said in this statement was the last sentence. And the last sentence of this statement that he issued regarding this, to me, was the most telling by far. And that was this. I'm pulling it up right now. He said that Tesla will not be selling any Bitcoin. And so he basically said Tesla's keeping its Bitcoin investments, but Tesla will no longer be accepting Bitcoin. And we intend to use it. And we intend to use it. Here, just let me. Yeah, intend to use it for transactions as soon as mining transitions to more sustainable energy. And this is the last sentence he put here, guys. We are also looking at other cryptocurrencies that use 1% of Bitcoin's energy transaction. Well, what was the last thing Elon posted before this? He posted a poll asking the people, do you want Tesla to accept Doge? Well, it doesn't take a rocket scientist to figure out what's going on here, folks. Nick, your thoughts?
We not only predicted this, we were talking about this, I don't know, a week ago. And if you guys weren't in the Twitter space earlier today, you should have been, because it was a lot of fun. And you also would have learned about my 3x leverage ETF short BTC position. Steven, can I expect you to join my fund? I'm going to take that silence as a yes.
Yes. Sorry. Yes, I was laughing. I was laughing really hard on my own. But Nick, sorry. Let me pound through a couple super chats because they're just coming in.
Yeah. I saw a bunch.
Okay, so
yep.
Batman versus Deadpool coming in at $1.99. Giga Chat, Elon pulled the ultimate Uno reverse card. Yes, I agree. Batman versus Deadpool. And what came in after it? Oh, Cray Doge come with a $4.99 super chat. Thank you, Credo. You guys seen this Portney guy crying about Bitcoin versus Doge and Elon pathetic? We'll be getting into Portney. That was one of the things I was definitely going to talk about tonight. Don't you worry, Credo. And thank you for your $4.99 super chat. Thank you for your support of the stream. Really appreciate it. Chaotic Clouds coming in the $5 super chat. Thank you so much. Been watching since the crypto show. You guys are always my favorite, or you were always my favorite. But I'm sure if Nick was on the crypto show with me back then, you would say you guys. But you were always my favorite. Keep dropping that priceless knowledge and keep getting better. Cataclouds, thank you for following me since those early days and follow me over here and your continued support. Really appreciate that. Thank you for supporting the show. Joe Thomas coming in with a $4.99 super chat. I know you want to grow the channel, but the small channels are actually way better because it's more of a community and not all about making money. Well, I agree with you, Joe, and I agree with you, Joe.
I'm here every night.
Yeah, and that is one of the key tenets and vibes of the show here. But also, too, one thing that Doge has taught us is that making money and doing the right thing don't have to be mutually exclusive, right? We can do both, and that's one of the great things about the Doge ethos is that it teaches and fosters us that both are simultaneously possible. But I do agree with you that money certainly is not everything. And believe me, Joe, I could be making even a lot more money than I'm making right now. And Nick can attest to this, and Nick knows this, but I have different sponsors and coins offer me lots of money to promote their stuff all the time, and I say no. I say no because I genuinely don't believe in the projects, and I just don't think it's the right thing to do, you know? So
I gave you like 1 billion coins today. I don't know if you know that.
What?
Yeah. Some guy, I can't remember.
Oh, yeah.
I think it was.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he gave me some small coin that's just starting out. I saw that.
Yeah.
I saw it. Yeah,
I
he
told
reached
him
out
to
to me.
he offered me like 1 billion of them. I'm like, just give mine to Steven.
Never know, man. Maybe it'll pop, you know?
Yeah,
but thank you, Nick. I really appreciate that, man.
Yeah.
Joe Greenfield coming with a generous super chat of $19.99. Thank you, Joe. Really appreciate that so much, man. Loved hearing you guys on Twitter today. Consider this a thank you for your warnings about Shiba Inu, as well as your predictions on the dump. Do you guys have any thoughts on the internet computer or save coin, save the world? Firstly,
ICP. Whoop, whoop.
ICP, yeah, my first thought when I saw that, I was like, Insane Clown Posse has a coin?
Sweet. Wow, and it's doing really well.
Yeah, it's doing really well. Like, wow, Insane Clown Posse is on the crypto scene. I wouldn't exactly have thought that they would be on the cutting edge or stalwarts of cryptocurrency.
Oh, you didn't know. They actually went to Harvard for computer sciences, so yeah.
Oh, sure.
ICP, yeah, they're way smarter than you think.
What was that ICP song? Is that the quote that our
magnets?
Yeah.
How do they work?
How do they work?
Well, apparently they know, and they figured it out. It's actually, it's deep learning computers. Who knew?
Yeah. So, we did predict the dump, right? This is amazing. Today, I woke. So my sleep schedule, guys, has been so out of whack because so much.
Dude, I don't know how you operate. I have no idea. You were up at the crazy. I'll text you when I get up, and you're up, and then I imagine you sleep during the day.
I have lately. I have been lately.
4. I don't know how you do it, man. I would die. I couldn't do that.
Well, to be fair, because of my current health issues, I've also been able to delegate a lot more of my small business that I run. So I've been delegating those duties to a few other people. So so I'm able to kind of conserve a lot of my energy to put into this right now. And honestly, I'm just going with it. I'm going with my gut feeling that I feel it's kind of my destiny right now. It sounds kind of weird to just...
You feel good. Hey, do it, man.
Yeah.
You know, if it's working out and your body's not like rejecting itself, yeah, go for it.
No, and I'm not like physically pushing myself too hard. You know what I mean? So,
Sure.
So I am getting rest, believe it or not. And the thing is, I'm just feeling my calling right now is to the space, is to the Doge-centric space, the crypto space right now, and a lot of the culture surrounding it. I'm just inherently feeling a calling for it right now, and I think this is a time where that's why I've been just balls to the wall, just full time into it. You know what I mean? And just really pressing into it, and I'm feeling really good about it. It just feels like the right thing to do right now. Anyway, getting back to Joe Greenfield's super chat. Nick, what do you say? So when I woke up today to countless messages of people informing me of what happened to Shiba Inu token today, and I was just I just let out a big hearty laugh. A big hearty laugh as I was scrolling through these notifications and messages and just briefing myself. It's amazing in this world, Nick, and I know you can attest to this. In this Doge-centric world, in this crypto world, you can go to sleep and then you can wake up, and then it's just amazing the amount of things that can transpire just while you're catching up on a little Z's. So Nick, you and I were on the air here 2 nights ago, the night before last. And we went off. We went off on the Shiba Inu coin, our Shiba Inu token. We laid in, no holds barred. And some people thought, I was maybe being a little much and a little too harsh. And what did we say? We took a deep dive into Shiba Inu token, who claimed they were burning 50% of their tokens, 50% token burn. And we're like, these aren't being burned. They're being reallocated to the founder of Ethereum's wallet without his even permission. They're just doing it. They're just gifting him these things. And you and I both concluded that this was an incredibly risky venture because,
oh my God,
because for 2 reasons. The Shiba Inu token in particular had been driving up Ethereum's gas fees, making Ethereum less palatable, right? And also gifting him with a gift he never asked for, right? In attempts to give their crappy coin more perceived value by the supposed non-burn burn, right? And we said the biggest risk with this whole operation is, I remember specifically saying, I think this kid is going to have enough. He's going to get really annoyed with this, and he's just going to cash it all out. He's going to cash it all out, and the floor is going to completely drop on the Shiba Inu token. And what happened today, Nick? What happened? What happened?
When you create a token, well, I don't care. When you create anything and you put it out into the universe with ill intent and bad juju, it is not going to end up well. It doesn't matter how much of it you donate to somebody who doesn't even care about it. If you put out something in the world that's the anything killer, that's based off of the branding and all of the ideas behind something else, it is going to sink like a lead boat. Mm-hmm. It is not going to go well. And that's what we watched take place today. That's exactly what happened. Vlad or Vitalik, I always call him Vlad.
He has a V name.
Yeah, he does. And to be fair, it's pretty close.
Yeah.
He basically said enough is enough. And there's no way that he was going to let that continue. There's just no way. And it's so funny. I don't have to block very many people on Twitter, thank God. But I had a couple people show up in my comments today who were like clearly just Shiba Inu plants from like who the hell knows in China, and their English was terrible, and they were like trying to be like, you got rich off of Doge. We deserve a chance. We deserve a coin. Like, okay, maybe, but like, this isn't the one, man. This ain't it.
Right.
Like, find a project that isn't built on a foundation of hate.
Right.
And you might win something. I don't know, but this is not the one.
Yeah, really well stated. Find a coin that isn't based on a foundation of hate. I mean, this is the thing. Some people said I went too hard in on the Shiba Inu token. I really don't think I did. I woke up the next day, I thought about it. I don't think I did. We didn't pick this fight with Shiba Inu token. They picked it with us, and they kept picking it with us. And then certain members within the Bitcoin Maxi community and other aspects of the establishment started trying to use the Shiba Inu coin as leverage against Doge, to stop Doge, to stop the Doge momentum and the Doge revolution, so to speak. So they were also using that as a catalyst, and it was really obvious when the CEO of Binance, folks, when the CEO of Binance starts putting out tweets kind of like sowing fear about in the minds of Doge investors, like concern, kind of trolling stuff, and then all of a sudden platforms, just a crap token like this, just the sketchiest token that calls itself the Dogecoin killer. Now keep in mind, the CEO of Binance, his chief coin is BNB token. Where's BNB token in market cap value? It's number 3. Where is Dogecoin? Well, right now it's probably about number 5, but it's hot on the heels. It was hot on the heels, and it will be again soon, of taking that number 3 spot in market cap value. So obviously the CEO of Binance does not want that to happen.
We can obviously, because we saw this happen, right, with Cardano. The second that Doge overtook Cardano, Charles Hoskinson decided to be a giant mouth breather and, had a million things to say about Doge that he never said before. It wasn't like he was saying these things a long time ago. Right. And now the same exact thing. As soon as Doge starts coming for BNB, oh no, CZ's got all these issues. And to be fair, he was speaking kind of about some of them earlier on, but then he just started retweeting them out of nowhere. And to be truthful, I got a tweet. I don't know. I think you were mentioned in this earlier. Somebody, I'm sorry, I'm forgetting who it was, but somebody tweeted at me. They were just starting to wake up to the fact that, the Binance Smart Chain is essentially a token or a smart chain that's used to run like 1 million scam tokens, which really is what I mean. Are all of them? No, but I mean, a large percentage of, BNB or Binance Smart Chain tokens are just crap. They're all just crap, and they're all written the same way. They're all
copy paste.
They're all copy pasted a jillion coin caps, 50% burns, and 10% redistribution. Oh, and by the way, if you want to spend any of it, you lose 10% right away in whatever exchange fees. So you're actually losing like 20% of your tokens every time you try and buy or sell any. It's ridiculous. It is ridiculous. But yeah, I think people are waking up to that fact. I think the BNB, the Binance Smart Chain is in totality, it's probably not the worst thing in the world. But CZ getting nervous about Doge coming to overtake it, dude, it's inevitable. Just let it happen. Just relax, let it happen, baby.
At this time, I'd like to also bring on someone that's going to, because Nick has to go around, I don't know, what, about 40 minutes? 30, 40 minutes?
30, 45 minutes.
So, and then Alpha's going to stick around a bit after you leave. So I'd like to also introduce Stain Alpha. Stain Alpha is now in the chat too. Alpha, how you feeling, brother?
Hey, what's going on, man? I actually Stop looking at the market. I'm looking at the market now. Everything's going crazy.
Yeah.
What a war that we got going on right now.
It's a war. It's
Doge is actually holding up pretty darn well.
We are in a war. Yeah, it's true. It's true. It's wild. It's wild, Alpha. What are you making of all this, man?
I'm just looking at the numbers, man. Bitcoin went down to 50K.
49 right now. Hey, Alpha, can I count on you for an investment in my BTC 3X ETF short position?
Oh yeah, for sure, bro. I'll be on that.
Awesome. All right, thanks. I'm like $1.5 million USD. That's all I'm looking for.
Yeah.
So
I'll try to meet you. I'll meet you there somehow.
If I could just ask folks in the chat if you have a Twitter, if you could just retweet RT the stream, that's tremendously helpful to the growth of the show. So I really appreciate that, guys. Anyway, so yeah, I mean, today we all woke up to just explosive news on several fronts and just super amusing. Just so many. Just like tremendous sea shifts going on in the market right now. And now, just to be clear, you guys, Dogecoin, it's obviously down right now. But just to be clear, this is not unique to Doge. The whole market is really down right now. Ethereum is at around 3,900, and they're usually floating in between 43 and almost 4,400 lately, just to give you some context. And Bitcoin, where did you say Bitcoin is right now? It's right around 50,000, right?
49.9. It was down to like 49.5.
That is wild, guys. That is wild. So what's happening right now, I believe, is that in large part due to the news that Elon announced. Bitcoin is taking a pretty big hit right now, temporarily. And when Bitcoin takes a pretty steep dive, then the whole market does, you guys. The whole market does. It kind of breathes that way. So right now, the transformation of power can get ugly before it gets better. And right now, that's what we're seeing. We're seeing transference of power right now. And so it's a power struggle, folks. We're in the middle of a power struggle right now. And until those things get sorted out and settled down and realigned, we are going to be in this. We're going to be in this kind of contentious crypto war. We are in the throes of a crypto war right now, more than I've ever seen. What do you guys say to that?
Yeah, I mean, it is absolutely, this is the moments that I had been waiting for back in 2014, when there was really like very little volume and not much movement. I mean, these are the times, guys, where, money is made. People think when the markets are crashing, it's like you're losing money. No, these are the opportunities for you to take to make money. Mm-hmm. And money is made in these periods. When there are dramatic pivots in financial institutions, retail investment, traditional investment, corporate investment, these are the times you catch these people slipping and you can make a boatload of cash. And this is the time to do so. I had actually, my accountant's daughter reached out to me today. And she was like, my dad says that you're the crypto guy, and I'm looking to invest in crypto. So I showed her the ropes, and I told her about Doge and everything. This was probably 30 minutes before Tesla released the BTC info. So it was like, couldn't have been better timing to get in. So I love, although now I have, I have a ton of skin in the game, but I don't really have any reason to be selling or doing anything. I just find it so captivating and so interesting to watch all this stuff going down. It is so much fun out there, guys. Woo! Have fun.
Right on. Your thoughts, Alpha? I think Alpha's... Yeah, I think he maybe excused himself for a cigar or something. So, guys, Yeah, this is just wild. 1, 2, 3, 4. I declare a crypto war. Yeah, that is absolutely what's going on right now. Say, Nick, did you get a chance to see the 2-3 minute Dave Portnoy Bitcoin meltdown video that he posted today?
Somebody, Troy, is it Troy? Or no, I'm sorry, Chad. Chad put it up. I just saw the
and Bitcoin, and so Dave Portnoy was saying, just almost screaming and gnashing at the teeth, was just saying,
we're frozen.
No, we're not anymore. It was just saying, Elon's trying to destroy Bitcoin. He's trying to destroy Bitcoin. He's trying to take it down, and this is the end of Bitcoin. I can't believe he's doing this. What is he doing? And it's just kind of, well, we know what he's doing. We know what he's doing, and these changes, a change this big, a transference of power from Bitcoin to what it looks like Dogecoin, as far as the Tesla space go, that's not going to go. That's something that's necessarily going to go quietly, right? It's not something that's going to necessarily go quietly. Yeah, sorry guys. There's a little bit of I think there's a little bit of an intermittence in my interruption in my internet, but it's went in and out a few times, but I think we're back now. It usually always happens, honestly, at the same time. It makes me wonder if my Spectrum internet performs the same update every night. It does this.
They know you're going
same
live.
Time.
They're
I know.
Shut them down, boys.
Shut them down. Shut them down. Barry says to shut them down. Yeah. So it was also a shot across the bow, I think, from a shot across the bow gift from Elon to Barry Silbert. That was on Elon's mind today too. So Barry, you want to play that game? You want to play that game? You think the Dogecoin community is just limited to us plebs, me, the pleb with the $100 microphone, and us guys here just hosting this show on a small corner of the internet? No, it's not. No, it's not. We've got Elon in our corner, man. And you picked a fight. You picked a fight. You probably shouldn't have picked, my friend.
I keep telling people, the Dogecoin community is growing to an extent where I guarantee you there will be going to be more people holding Doge than hold Bitcoin. It's just a matter of fact, because it's much easier to use, it's much more efficient, it's cheaper, it's just more consumer friendly. Anytime you try and take a super inflated asset and put it up against, it's like taking a Ferrari or the Ferrari Corporation and going up against Walmart. Like, who do you think's gonna win? Walmart is gonna break Ferrari down. Yeah, Ferraris are cool, but you know how many people go to Walmart every day? Way more than own Ferraris. Like, it's, it's just, you can't go up against a big group like that. And anytime you stir up that kind of controversy, Barry tweeted an hour ago,
yeah,
meh, or something like that. He was like, meh. Bro, you're gambling with other people's money right now. You should probably, I would imagine that his tweet is the exact opposite of what he's feeling inside right now.
Yeah, I agree with that. To me, that is obvious that he was trying to give a separate veneer than how he's actually feeling on the inside. George Guy coming in with a $4.99 super chat. Thank you again, George. Appreciate you, man. He says, Warriors, come out and play. There will be a movie about this saga, and you guys will be the legends, immortalized on film forever. So thank you, George. That'd be awesome if they. I think they will eventually make a pretty high budget movie about the rise of Dogecoin, but I highly doubt that I will be in it. I think Nick would much more likely be in it than me, someone that's been holding since 2014. Than me, but who knows? Maybe they'll give me they'll have some guy play me and give me a 60-second spot somewhere along the lines. Alpha, what do you think? You think they're going to eventually make a Dogecoin movie?
Can you hear me now?
Yep.
Okay, I've been on the whole time, and I don't know what happened with my microphone, but I've been here the whole time.
Okay.
Don't take a break for me. I'm here.
Okay.
Yeah. It could highly be possible, but they'll focus on certain individuals, just how they're trying to make a movie now out of GameStop, right? So it could happen. It could definitely happen. I can see that happening. And going back to Barry Silbert, what he tweeted out there, he put meh, right? I'm loving what Hank Dank tweeted out. He replied to him and says, and soon the whole world decides to stop accepting Bitcoin as payment because nobody wants to be on the wrong end of cancel culture due to environmental concerns. You just lit the match. Now watch your world burn.
Oh man, brutal.
yeah, man. It's like Nick Balls is saying. It's like that movie. What's it called? A Bug's Life, right? When the grasshoppers come because they try to take over the rest of the small ants and the bugs.
Right.
But it's just too many ants.
They forgot there's a million ants.
Yeah. So that's what we're seeing right now, man. But I'm loving the movement. I'm loving the unity behind it, and it's getting so much massive attention. We're seeing the market dip right now, but guys, this is phenomenal. What is going on right now? Yeah, we're seeing the dips, but it's okay. It's just awareness is going out there. It's awesome right now what is going on. I've never been so happy seeing the whole entire market in red.
Yeah, I agree with that. Alex Price coming through with the $5 super chat. Thank you, Alex. Appreciate you, man. Elon is fueled by Barry's attempts to short, and the fact that Barry said he will donate $1 million if Doge hits $1 this month almost laments a $1 Elon win. Oh, I see. I see what you're saying there. Yeah. We'll see. I think that $1 by the end of the month is a pretty tall order considering where we're at right now. But I do think don't be wrong. I still think it's a possibility. But you're right. I think that has ignited extra amount of fuel under Elon to fire back to Barry's absolute douchebaggery arrogance about all of this. Guys, you're listening to your man Steven Steele, Real Deal Steven Steele, coming to you live on Doge After Dark. And the episode tonight is Elon announcing the end of a Bitcoin Tesla era and the beginning of a new Dogecoin one, likely anyway. And my special guests right now are Dogecoin millionaire Nick Balls and, of course, my man Stain Alpha. And guys, if you haven't hit that subscribe button and you're new here, I'd like to personally welcome you to the community and encourage you to subscribe and hit that notification bell. This channel's not even 6 weeks old, but we are growing exponentially. Every day, we just have such an exciting community and are having such an awesome time. And so we'd love to have you join us, join our ranks, hit that subscribe, hit that notification bell. And lastly, hit that like button. If you haven't done that, that's the number one thing you can do. Takes a split second of your time, doesn't cost a dime. And lastly, if you feel compelled to super chat through any time throughout this broadcast, that's always hugely appreciated. You guys know what to do there, and we field those questions and comments to the best of our ability. And we got a full panel here to do that. Tyler Davis, $1.99. Thank you, my man. Elon knows we need in retail, time sensitive. Your thoughts, Nick, and then Alpha on that comment.
Well, I think it is very, very clear that Elon, and by the way, guys, we have other people to thank as well. Mark Cuban is a prime example of somebody who has implemented Dogecoin acceptance into his primary business and has experienced an influx of purchases solely because of Dogecoin. There is no other cryptocurrency at this moment that is being spent in the retail space like Dogecoin. Mm-hmm. None other. It doesn't exist. And for that very fact, it makes all other cryptocurrencies no actual currency at all, except for Dogecoin. Dogecoin is the only cryptocurrency. The word cryptocurrency is so misleading because 99% of all of these other coins, their only intrinsic value with a select few that run other cryptos on them, essentially doing the same thing, and NFTs, things like that. I could go on about that, but the only crypto that's being used as actual currency in a traditional sense, is Dogecoin. This is what it was created for. This is what it's meant for. And by the way, guys, part of the biggest allure for rich assholes like me to use crypto is to be able to transfer large amounts of money with virtually no fees. Real rich snobs, not that I'm one of them, I just became one of them recently, but real rich people are starting to realize that it's not as appealing to use Bitcoin or Ethereum anymore because it's too expensive to transfer money. The whole point of cryptocurrency was that you could transfer large sums of money with virtually no fees and completely go unnoticed. And that's not the case. You can't go unnoticed anymore. And the fees are insane. So you might as well, if you're going to try and transfer large sums of money, you might as well use a regular bank at this point, or use Doge. Because I can transfer $1 million right now for like 40 cents, essentially.
Yep.
Which you cannot do anywhere else. There's no other crypto that has that low of a fee. Also, guys, Dogecoin is one of the least climate sensitive cryptocurrencies out there. That's the reason the creators made it was so that it didn't.
You mean the most climate sensitive?
The most climate protective, I guess you could say. I don't know.
Climate
I don't know
friendly.
how to word
How
that.
about climate friendly?
Climate friendly. There we go. You know, the creators made Doge so that it was easy to mine. That was the whole point of making it, so that it could be easily mined and the blockchain could be kept intact for long periods of time, and miners would get rewarded, and there wouldn't be a ton of like waste caused by mining, which is exactly what's going on right now with Bitcoin. China is blasting through Bitcoins and just pumping the carbon dioxide up in their country. It looks like a freaking dust bowl over there because they're mining Bitcoins with coal. You don't have to do that with Doge. It's not that the mining is not that intense. So this is just a clear win. This is why Doge is the clear winner here as far as a transactable currency. Are there better stores of value? Probably, but there's not better currencies out there right now. They don't exist. It is only Doge.
It is only Doge. Yeah, I agree. I agree with everything you said there. Yeah. So, any thoughts on that? The time sensitivity of getting of Elon trying what it seems to be a time sensitivity of Elon getting Dogecoin into a retail space in a more urgent fashion, and the importance of that. You got any thoughts on that, Alpha?
I was gonna touch back right now on what Nick was talking about, right?
Yep.
I was trying to get next on that. We are in 2021. I give it by 2025. All right, for Dogecoin, maybe a little bit after that. Let's say 2025, 2028, for Dogecoin to reach the 1 trillion market cap. Once Dogecoin reaches the 1 trillion market cap, it's officially a currency. Right? Bitcoin soon, I think, will become an actual official currency. When something reaches a trillion market cap, is an official currency. However, Bitcoin's still not stable, so that's why it's still not official. But I give Dogecoin around 2025, 2028. Might come sooner, who knows, with the craziness going on right now. But Dogecoin is definitely the official crypto that is being pushed by the people to pay others, right, for peer-to-peer currency. Dogecoin was created to reach a broader demographic than Bitcoin, period. When it comes down to carbon emissions, XRP is number one, right? That's the number one token. When it comes down to carbon emission by 2030, their goal is that they completely want to be carbon neutral. Dogecoin, however, by looking at the stats earlier today when we were in the club space, when we were at the Twitter space, is still at that 1% that Elon Musk is calling for compared to Bitcoin.
It's at 1.2%.
Alpha, just to interrupt you, there's a few people in the chat saying they can't hear you well enough. Is there any way to turn up on your end? I have you turned up all the way on my end. If you just talk closer into whatever you're talking into, it should be fine.
Yeah, no, I'm just gonna raise it up here. I'm not sure if you could hear me better, or I gotta use some testosterone more in here.
Yep, that's no problem, man. You're coming through loud and clear now.
But yes, basically what I was saying, guys, is that for something to become an official currency, it has to reach the 1 trillion market cap. I see this happening with Dogecoin somewhere around 2025, 2026, all the way to 2028. It all depends. It could come sooner. And Dogecoin was created to reach a broader demographic than Bitcoin. It was created for peer-to-peer currency, and that's why I agree 100% with Nick Balls. Dogecoin is the token to be used for our daily usage. There's no other token that compares to this. And when it comes to carbon emission, the number one token is XRP, and this is why I see XRP blowing up. They want to be carbon neutral completely by 2030, and XRP is backed by powerful people. So I can see XRP moving the money, but the one actually being used is Dogecoin. So Dogecoin is going to be great, guys. We're seeing that happen now. So many people using Dogecoin, from Dallas Mavericks, the Houston Rockets, Slim Jim, Pornhub, Grubhub, OnlyFans, Kumo Knives, and just so much more. More people adopting Dogecoin. Mm-hmm. And again, I see Dogecoin being an actual official currency anywhere from 2025, 2028, maybe a lot sooner.
Yeah, really well stated, Alpha. And just to keep in mind, just a little life advice. Just make sure that OnlyFans aren't your only plants. And we got a couple super chats coming in here. So Imperial Beats coming with a $20 super chat. Thank you again, Imperial Beats. You've been just a tremendous avid supporter and viewer of the show, and thank you so much for that. And Imperial Beat says, Elon took both crypto and stock market down with one tweet. Oh, and a coin that mocked us. To have that much power and be 100% on our side, how could you choose any other coin? Steve, Nick, and Alpha, y'all the backbone for Doge. Thank you so much, Imperial Beats. And yeah, I mean, it really well stated there, man. I don't know if we even have that much more to add, but thank you for the super chat. It's really awesome. And here comes Robbie Gilchrist, the official whale of Doge After Dark, the official whale of Steven Steele Live, coming in with a big, mighty super chat again of 69 Canadian dollars. Thank you so much, Robbie Gilchrist. Really appreciate really appreciate it. Robbie Gilchrist coming in as the official Doge After Dark whale. Thank you so much, Robbie Gilchrist. Really appreciate it. Guys, and Beef Supreme, lots of big Doge energy in the chat right now. I love it. Beef Supreme is saying, pump it up. He's loving the extra testosterone on Alpha right now. And he says we are going to take Doge to the stratosphere and beyond. I love it, guys. We're going to keep pumping up the Doge momentum here on Steven Steele Live. You know how we do it. So, guys, what do you make of what happened today? Alpha, with the Shiba Inu coin. So your Shiba Inu coin keeps putting 50% of their token supposed burn in the wallet without even asking the founder of Ethereum in his wallet. And then today, the creator of Ethereum finally gets annoyed and says, you know what? That's enough of this. I'm going to shut this down. And then he just cashes all that Shiba Inu token out and just pretty much pulverizes it. Did you follow that at all, Alpha?
No. Wait, I was listening to you guys talk about it on the Twitter space, but I don't follow it. But I was having a blast listening to you guys on it earlier.
Yeah. It was. It was really funny just to watch it, and Nick and I kind of predicted it the night before last, so to see it play out like less than 40 hours later is just hilarious. Tiffany coming in with the $4.99 super chat. Thank you, Tiffany. Appreciate you so much. Robbie owns 28% of the Doge wallet. Confirmed. Yeah, maybe Robbie's the 28% wallet, man. I'm starting to think myself that might be a probability too. So anyway, Nick, where's your head at on all this stuff? What any thoughts?
God, we tried to warn him.
Yeah.
We tried to warn him.
Yeah.
Anytime you claim to be the killer of something that is let's just say the top 5 cryptocurrencies in the world, it's gonna turn out poorly for you. It's not gonna go very well, especially when you're a brand new token. I guess unless you're internet computer, but even then I think that was overvalued from the jump. I like internet computer, by the way. I'm not against it. I just think it came out a little too hot. The Shiba Inu people weren't actually people at all. They were most likely, bots from China. We all know this.
In part, yeah.
If any of you have like me, I just hit 2K Twitter followers today. Even if you have a small following on Twitter, you know that the Shiba Inu people were like robots, essentially. They were like at like best case scenario, they were like Chinese slaves tied to a computer somewhere in Xinjiang, and like being paid, nothing to tweet about Shiba Inu.
Right.
It just seemed so crazy for this coin to just blow up out of nowhere and have like the worst fundamentals of a coin I've ever seen in my life. And it got, it just goes to show you, like, people who claim that we're not in a bull market, we're in a bull market. Shiba Inu coin took off for like a day,
right.
Anything at this point can just pop for a minute. But it will come down, you know what I mean? Like, everything will come down eventually. With that being said, I put up a tweet today. I don't wish poorly for anybody who got into it not knowing what they were getting themselves into. Obviously, this is a lesson learned to new investors. Like, do your research, especially when it comes to like tokenomics and breakdowns. Like if 50% of the coin is owned by one person, something to watch out for.
Buyer beware. Buyer beware. Yep.
Buyer beware. That's probably not a good thing, especially when it's known who that person is. This is just like, okay, when back in the day when you wanted to invest in a stock, right? If anybody ever remembers the movie Wall Street, I know occasionally we have Gordon Gekko in here. I don't think he's in here tonight, but back in the day, you used to have to do research on the companies that you were going to invest in, and you would know like, oh, this CEO does this, and he like likes to golf on Sundays, and he gets drunk, so on Monday mornings he's making bad decisions, and like you have to know these things about the coins you're investing in. If 50% of the coin is owned by a guy who doesn't know what the project even is,
right,
is probably a bad sign.
Right.
It's probably not worth putting your money in. And for those who did, it's unfortunate. Well, I hope they learned a lesson, though. With that being said, I'm going to get going. I have to be up super early tomorrow. I have construction workers coming over to my condo. But
what are they doing?
Before, I have not had running water, or I should say, I've had my water turned off 5 times in the last 2 weeks. And tomorrow is supposed to be the last time. I hope whatever I don't know what they're replacing pumps or something. I don't know.
Pumps in the dumps?
Yeah. If after tomorrow I don't have running water, I'm just gonna burn the building to the ground at this point, because like I can't do it anymore. I'm done. But I just wanted to say before I go, Steven, thank you so much for setting up that room earlier. I know this doesn't seem like a lot, but I got to, for the people who are listening, I got to talk to Billy was in there, and Ross, and I got to personally thank them. And that was, they didn't say anything in response, so I kind of figured they probably just were, taking it, they're super humble guys. So
Billy doesn't talk much, in
I know,
public,
I know.
but he was listening, and then Ross did say something back to you. He did.
Yeah, and I was kind of joking around. I like to be funny in those rooms for the people who've never caught me in one of those. If you ever catch me in one of those rooms, guys, I do like to have a bit of fun. So I just wanted to say thank you for giving me the opportunity to thank our devs and the creator, because if it wasn't for them, I would not be in the position I'm in. And certainly my family wouldn't be in the position they're in. Like, my whole world would be totally different. I'm sure Billy would probably say, well, it was your choice to put money in the project that early on, and it was, but without them, there wouldn't have been a project to put money into. So,
right.
Yeah, I just thank you for giving me that opportunity. I've been wanting to thank them personally for a long time now, and that really was, it meant a lot to me.
Well, I'm glad I could help facilitate that. Yeah, I'm definitely going to be having more of those, hosting more of those Twitter Spaces. It was an absolute rousing success today. We had Stain Alpha was there, of course, but after you left Stain Alpha, then Billy Marcus came in, then Ross Nicole came in, and Matt Wallace came in, and we had a few thousands. We had thousands of people watching, and it was really fantastic. So we will be doing that again. I actually talked with Ross Nicole after that stream, and he said he would be game to do that again. So yeah, I'm glad it worked out.
I do want to issue a public apology to Charles Huskinson for calling him a mouth breather. Charles, if you're listening, I sincerely apologize, and yeah, I hope you're breathing well.
Okay, thank you, Nick.
Batman vs. Deadpool, $1.99 donation. Barry, the one messing with my water, confirmed. I caught him outside tampering with the pipes. All right, guys, I'm gonna get out of here.
All right, very good, Nick.
All right, later. Good
All
night,
right,
guys.
take it easy, my man. All right. Nick Balls, Dogecoin millionaire Nick Balls, ladies and gentlemen. More of a brief appearance from Nick tonight. So yeah, there we have it. Thank you, Nick, so much. We are down to your man, Steven Steele and Stain Alpha. We're coming to you live. Got a few hundred folks up in the chat tonight. Looking good, folks. Looking good. Dogecoin, it's hanging tough. We've seen better days, but we've seen worse, and we're hanging tough, and we are hanging tough in a whole market that's pulling back right now. I mean, whole market is pulling back right now. Right now, Bitcoin is at, let's see where Bitcoin is at right now. But I think it's hanging right at around 50,000, yeah?
Yeah, I have 49,000.
Ooh, 49,000. About 49,700. Just to give some perspective on that, Bitcoin is down. Including what's going on now, that puts Bitcoin down about 17% for the month, and for the week, Bitcoin is down 13%, and for the day, Bitcoin is down 13%. Now, 13% is extremely major for Bitcoin to go down in one day, because when you consider that it's the #1 market cap in all of crypto, that's a lot of transfer of money to make it fall 13% in one day. And just to give you guys an idea, the global market crypto cap is, somewhere to the point of was it 12 trillion, and the market cap of Bitcoin is. I forget what the top. It's just spacing me right now what the market cap of Bitcoin is right now, but it's trillion. I forget how many trillion it is, but the point is, for it to go down over 13% in one day is extremely significant. It's not like if you took a much smaller coin and it could go down in 13%. That might not be as big of a deal if you were, let's say, talking about Tron or something, and a coin like that going down. I mean, don't get me wrong, it's still significant, but it's a lot easier for coins to be rattled in their market cap when they with smaller market caps than with larger ones. So Well, I guess I'm just saying that again to just reaffirm, guys, that this is not unique. What's happening with Dogecoin right now is not unique to Dogecoin. It's the entire market that is depressed right now. And it's just a reshuffling of the powers, BTC has a market cap that boasts of 850. Right. Oh, thank you, Scott. Thank you. So yeah, where is the future? Where is the future of crypto? Where are we going now? What happens when the dust settles? Mark Cuban tweeted out just earlier tonight, late this afternoon. By the way, before I get into that, a few people have tweeted me some kind of breaking news, and I did confirm it. The other guys were talking here, but someone bought. About an hour ago, somebody bought, and I want to issue a thank you to the few viewers that DM'd me this. Someone bought $127 million in Doge about an hour ago. So who would buy $127 million in Doge? Not 127 million Doge. They bought $127 million in Dogecoin on a day like today, on a day that would be seen as a market depression, right? Who would do that? Maybe Tesla? I don't know. What are your thoughts, Alpha?
I did not know that. I
don't know if
Alpha's
still with me. Oh, hold on, Alpha.
Yeah.
Sorry, buddy.
Can you hear me?
One moment, Alpha. Yeah, just give me a second. I gotta reset the settings. Just give me a moment, and literally give me 60 seconds, Alpha. Let me sort this out.
Cool.
Sorry, guys. If this is all, I realized this tech glitch with me not being able to hear some of my guests' voices intermittently is all coming from my headphone. My headphone adapter jack is kind of triggering something with Discord, and it's supposed to. Some new headphones are in the mail. I'm supposed to get them tomorrow, so apologize for that. But I have been taking action to set that straight, and I'm getting things sorted again right now, gang. Almost there. All right, that should do it. Alpha? Oh, shoot. Sorry. One moment, Alpha. I still can't hear you. Oh, I know what I did wrong. Okay. Alpha, give me one more. Just a moment. Sorry, homie. Sorry. I will get this right. Okay, Alpha. Sorry, I'm gonna try to. Sorry, guys. I'm gonna shut this down one more time, and then we'll get it right. Just hang in here. My apologies, guys. My apologies. So what? Yeah. So someone bought 127 million Doge just an hour ago. And that is pretty significant. It could be Tesla. Who knows, guys? It could be Tesla. Who knows? But this is an extraordinary development for someone, an investor, regardless if it's Tesla or someone else. Not many people have those kind of resources to spend $127 million on Doge, especially, and who would do that? Somebody that has a lot of faith in knowing the future of Doge. Only someone that's pretty well connected, that has a lot of certainty in the future of Doge, would spend $127 million on Doge purchasing in a market like this right now. So, Alpha. Man, I'm going to try one more time, Alpha. And if I can't get you through, we'll just have to part ways for tonight and reconvene tomorrow. The good news is my new headphones are coming in the mail tomorrow to prevent this from happening again, guys. So, Alpha, give me one more shot here.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Alpha.
You
on the chat hear me?
Alpha, I'm afraid I can't hear you, but we will do this again tomorrow. My apologies for having. I got to keep the show going. This is all my fault. I feel awful, but Alpha, I'm going to. I can't hear you, but if you just want to. I can see when you're talking, so if you want to just give some party words to the room, I will have Alpha back tomorrow or whenever he wants. I promise. I'm getting my new headphones tomorrow, so this doesn't happen. Go ahead and feel free to address the room, Alpha. Oh, he's quiet. Okay, good.
Yeah. Well, appreciate being on the show. I know you can't hear me, so we'll just touch bases tomorrow.
All right. Thank you so much, Alpha. Sorry, I just got to keep the show going. I will DM you, and I hope you can join me tomorrow or someplace, or sometime very soon. Thank you, Alpha. Guys, so I know you guys can hear him, but I can't hear him. That's the problem. I know you guys can hear him, but I can't hear him. It's a technical glitch on my end. I deeply apologize for that. I'm doing the best I can, guys. But I did figure out what the problem was, and it's a headphone issue, and that's triggering something with Discord. And I'm like I said, I'm getting the appropriate equipment tomorrow. Doing the best I can. Appreciate being on the show. We can touch base tomorrow, Alpha. Thank you for that. Thank you for telling me what he said, Joe Greenfield. Guys, we are in the middle of something absolutely extraordinary right now. Absolutely extraordinary. And we have never seen anything like this before. There's a big power shifting. There's big powers at play shifting from Bitcoin maximalists to Bitcoin always being the top dog and everything and being the shot caller all the time. Well, that is being challenged right now. And there are figures in the establishment that the only cryptocurrency they subscribe to, the only cryptocurrency that they find legitimate, consider even legitimate, is Bitcoin, and those are Bitcoin maximalists. And many times, Bitcoin maximalists and very well-moneyed, well-powered, high people that wield a lot of power are one and the same, right? So we are challenging that right now. And so you're not going to be able to upset that apple cart without a lot of fallout, a lot of struggling, and some crypto wars taking place. And right now we are embroiled, we are embattled in crypto war. And so the best thing we can do, in my opinion, I'm not a financial advisor. This is not financial advice. I don't know your personal financial situations, but in my personal opinion, the best thing to do is just hold on to your Doge. Hold on to your Doge. Hold on to the memories. So that's what I'm doing, guys. I have 150,000 Dogecoin, and I have sold 0 of those today. I have sold 0 of those yesterday, and I will sell 0 of those tomorrow. If Dogecoin goes down to 20 cents tomorrow, I will hold all of my Doge, because I know that they are just trying to shake us up. They're trying to shake us out. They're trying to shake us down. They're trying to discourage you. They're trying to scare you. Don't let them do it, folks. Don't let them do it. We are strong, united holders. That's in holding. That's the most effective weapon that you have against the establishment that's trying to stop this working class revolution that's taking place. You people talk about working class revolutions. They try to express this in very obnoxious protests in the streets. And that's just not where the real action's happening. The real action is happening on here. The real action is happening on Twitter, on social media, on trading apps. People that are working hard to create a certain amount of capital so they can reinvest it into a better future, right? Through Dogecoin, through other cryptocurrencies, and things like that. That's where the real action is happening. And it is scaring the establishment. They don't know what to do with it, because now there is real substantial money behind all of this. And it just has them nervous. And now one of the most powerful men in the world, one of the smartest, most brilliant men in the world, is fully in our court, and is determined to make Dogecoin a lasting cryptocurrency that not only is sustainable long term, but is going to be the predominantly used cryptocurrency and a retail space across the globe, folks. And I think that we are probably not too far away from Elon announcing Dogecoin integration with Tesla. Yesterday, I predicted that it'd be anywhere from 4 to 6 weeks. Now I would say it's probably sooner, because what happened today? I mean, he issued a statement that said, "We are done. We're done with Bitcoin. No more. Back to back on the heels, within a few hours rather, of that survey asking people if Tesla should take Dogecoin. It's just a few hours away from that. So, do the math, guys. Do the math, guys, on what's happening there. Let's see. Guys, you're listening to Real Deal, Steven Steele, coming to you live on Doge After Dark, the new beginnings of a Dogecoin era. That's where we are now, guys. If you haven't hit that like button, smash that like button. It's the number one thing you can do to help a new, exciting, emerging channel like this get up in front of more eyes, up in front of more viewers. And then also, if you're new here, I want you to press number 1 in the chat. If you're new here, I want you to press the number 1. We buy everything else on sale. Why not crypto? Chris says. I agree with you, Chris. Good point. Esteban says, my super chat was ignored. I'm sorry, Esteban. Let me go back. I apologize for that. Esteban, Sabadra, I apologize if I mispronounced your last name, but I know where you're in. I recognize your name. You're here and here every day. Esteban says, coming with a $2 super chat. Thank you so much for that, Esteban. Really appreciate it. It was Robbie who bought that quantity. That's funny. Robbie, are you the one that bought $127 million worth of Dogecoin? The room is starting to think you're the guy behind that. Not a bad guess, guys. That's funny. Let's see. What else is going on here? Steve, Robinhood is going through a crypto update on their platform tonight. Any thoughts? Well, it would be nice to think that update was going to include empowering users with giving them their crypto wallets, but I don't think that's part of the update tonight. I think if that was going to happen, we would have heard something. But who knows? I would say it's possible, but I would give that a smaller chance. But believe me, nobody would be happier to be wrong and to wake up to find out that Robinhood has empowered its users with its own personal wallets than me. So we'll just have to see how that goes. But I imagine it probably has the update more has to do with different update functionings in terms of speediness and reliableness within its network. Yes, I agree. That's good news. That's good news for Dogecoin. Yeah, so we're trading sideways, guys, at about 43 to 44 cents, and that's really not a bad place to be, folks. That's really not a bad place to be. And there's a couple stories I wanted to get to tonight that I'm going to now. Just give me a moment, and I'm going to bring those up. Okay, so this comes courtesy of Bazinga. This is the title of this article. Elon Musk sending Doge up, Bitcoin down, like he's the Wizard of Oz, says David Portnoy. This is BS, David Portnoy says. A Barstool Sports founder, David Portnoy, criticized Elon Musk for tanking Bitcoin and sending Dogecoin up in a video he tweeted Wednesday. Just to be clear, David pulled all his Dogecoin out long ago. And he left all his Bitcoin in. he is ticked, man. There's a 2-minute video of him, that he calls an emergency press conference, and he was titled, "Elon is trying to tank Bitcoin." And that's kind of funny because most of the comments in response to Portnoy were making fun of him and just kind of trolling him and stuff. So yeah, Portnoy took to Twitter in what he described as an emergency press conference. Portnoy said, "Elon Musk has just tried to tank Bitcoin," said Portnoy, adding, "the same Elon Musk who had Bitcoin on Tesla's spreadsheet and on their balance sheet so Tesla could show profit at the end of the quarter because they aren't selling cars now. Suddenly, Bitcoin is bad." Tesla's doing fine. To be clear, the sales are a little bit down, but Tesla's doing just fine, and it's not suddenly Bitcoin is bad. He knows that what David doesn't understand, what David Portnoy doesn't realize, is that nobody's buying Tesla cars with Bitcoin. It's useless to even have that as an option because hardly anyone's doing that, and hardly anybody will ever do that. But they're much more likely to do it with Dogecoin. The celebrity blogger took aim at Musk and called him out on moving cryptocurrency markets. The same guy's been pulling the levers like he's the Wizard of Oz on crypto, and everyone's following his every move. He's sending Dogecoin up. He's sending Bitcoin down. This is BS. You know what? It's his company, David. He's the CEO. Bitcoin is not entitled to be a form of the main form of payment for digital currency options for Tesla. They're not entitled to that. Okay, so it's his company. He can do what he wants to do. Johnny Abera coming in with a giant super chat of $49.99 with a super sticker. Boy, is that a super sticker with a super donation. Johnny Abera, one of my longtime supporters ever since I started just barking into my phone on Twitter since going solo. Thank you so much, Johnny Abera. Really appreciate that so much, my man. And he's got a super sticker donation with a Shiba Inu jumping up and down with a variety of fireworks going off in the background. That's really cool. That's cool. Thank you so much, Johnny. I really appreciate you, man, coming through and just being a longtime supporter of the show, man. Just fantastic. Scott says, if RH introduced SafeMoon, I would short the peak so hard. You mess with the bull, you get the horns, KTS says. Yes, indeed. Scott also says, Porty's a cool guy. He just has no clue what he's talking about sometimes, especially in the crypto space. I couldn't agree more. I like Barstool Sports. I like Dave Portnoy. I think he's entertaining. He's amusing. When it comes to crypto investments and Dogecoin, he really doesn't know what he's talking about. And most of his own decisions have been really terrible, really terrible. So yeah, let's get back to the story anyway. On Wednesday, Musk announced that Tesla would no longer accept Bitcoin for vehicle purchases, citing rapidly increasing use of fossil fuels used for both mining and transactions. Musk also made it known that Bitcoin paid to Tesla would be retained and not converted into fiat. Musk often discusses Doge, a Shiba Inu themed currency, which traded 13% lower at 43%. Why it matters. Portnoy's criticism was not limited to cryptocurrencies. He also brought up a May 2020 tweet that sent Tesla stock spiraling downwards. At the time, Musk had tweeted, "Tesla stock price too high, in my opinion." I'm sorry. I just find that funny. I remember that very well. The Barstool Sports founder said that even the tweet, he remained an Elon fanboy. Last month, Portnoy and Musk exchanged tweets after Tesla sold 272 million of Bitcoin, a disclosure made in the company's first quarter's earnings report. Musk has denied the allegations, saying that Tesla sold 10% of its holdings essentially to prove liquidity of Bitcoin as an alternative to holding cash on a balance sheet, which is totally reasonable. The number one rule of investing is you better trust whoever you're investing in, whoever is running that company, because there are guys like Elon who apparently do not give a, you know what? You know what this boils down to, folks. You know what this boils down to, folks. This boils down to Dave Portnoy not owning any Dogecoin and only owning Bitcoin. That's what this boils down to. At the end of the day, that's why he's heated. That's why he's bent out of shape. Do you think that David Portnoy would have taken to Twitter, calling an emergency meeting and having a complete Elon meltdown if he owned a bunch of Dogecoin? Heck no. Heck no. So David, if you happen to come across the stream, I'll give you some Dogecoin, man. Maybe we could come together as a community and give you some Dogecoin, David, just to so you can shut your reactionary yapper and just come along with us for this exciting ride, because David, Dogecoin is the future, whether you like it or not. And the sooner you put that together and get on board, listen, this is a great point to buy in. This is a great time to buy in on Dogecoin. Don't miss out, because once we start rocketing and going to the moon, my friend, don't get left behind again. Come with us. Come with us, my friend. When Dogecoin hits $1, I'm disappearing into the wilderness and eating magic mushrooms, says Scott. Thank you for that. Oh my goodness, guys. Oh my goodness. BNB going down, Doge about to rocket. Could be. Yeah, BNB is going down as well. BNB going down quicker than a prom date. Dogecoin 2 Musk power for one man, reports CoinDesk. Huh. That was reported just 10 hours ago. CoinDesk. Why would CoinDesk write something like that, guys? Why would CoinDesk write something like that? Oh, I know why. Because that's Barry Siebert's company. Barry Siebert owns CoinDesk. Barry Siebert owns CoinDesk. And they go on, CoinDesk goes on to write, Dogecoin is too dependent on the personality cult of one man to ever become truly viable, like, say, Bitcoin. Talk about damage control. Talk about damage control. Barry Siebert, who you crapping, buddy? Come on. Siebert, it's too late. We know the secret. Nobody trusts CoinDesk anymore. No one's ever going to listen to CoinDesk ever again. You guys are just Bitcoin shills. That's it. No one's ever going to trust you guys again. CoinDesk is simply a propaganda arm for Barry to promote Bitcoin at the expense of everything else. That's all it is. That's all it is, folks. I don't think anybody's fooled anymore. Refresh ticker. Yes, you got it. No problem, guys. Can do. And we are coming up, guys. We are at 44 cents now. 44 cents. Barry, baby, Barry is a baby. Barry is a baby. Okay. Next story, guys. By the way, I think most of you already follow me on Twitter, but in the event that you don't, what are you doing? What are you doing? Follow your man, Steven Steele, on Twitter. I'm very active on Twitter. I'm starting to host really large, exciting spaces on Twitter right now with surprise guests on there during select times during the day now. My DMs are open there. So if you, for some reason, you don't already follow me on Twitter, I'm going to put my Twitter in the chat. Okay. Next story, guys. Next story. So much CoinDesk propaganda surrounding Dogecoin. It's crazy. It's crazy. It's actually funny. This comes courtesy of Deseret News. Dogecoin is really popular among young people. So who's buying Dogecoin right now? Written by Herb Scriber. Mad Money financial expert Jim Cramer recently suggested that young people are driving the price of Dogecoin in recent days. Cramer said young people are downloading the Robinhood app, which allows them to buy and trade cryptocurrency like Dogecoin and Ethereum. I think people who are on Robinhood are buying Dogecoin, Jim said. For a half hour on Saturday night, Robinhood crashed Dogecoin. I think if young investors are buying, typically Ethereum, they're buying Ethereum very heavily. They are already in a lot of NASDAQ stocks. Robinhood and Dogecoin. Indeed, the Robinhood app legit crashed when people began buying and selling their Dogecoin stocks on Saturday night after Elon Musk appeared on Saturday Night Live. This isn't the first time it's crashed because of Doge. Back in May 4th, the app crashed because of a massive Dogecoin spike. Robinhood, get it together, man. Get it together. I assume that that's what this Robinhood update is about. I assume that that's about. Goodness gracious, I hope that's what it's about. There has been some speculation that Robinhood is a Dogecoin whale, meaning it holds a huge investment in the app and dictates the market. Come on, Robinhood, get it together. You're always crashing. You're going up. Whenever Dogecoin goes way up or goes way down, or people are just trying to do a lot of trading on the Doge, you crash. You know, get it together. Get it together. This comes from the street. Bitcoin is gold. Dogecoin is a dog. Here comes Coinbase earnings. Oh yeah, look out, folks. Some idea of whether cryptocurrencies are the new asset class or the next bubble to burst will come into play when Coinbase reports its first quarterly earnings. Is Bitcoin gold? Is Dogecoin just a joke and a dog? What? Some say of whether cryptocurrencies are a new asset class or next bubble to burst will come into play on Thursday when Coinbase reports its first quarterly earnings. Yeah, so that will tell us a lot. The thing is, this isn't going to be entirely an accurate reading of the market or the future of the market, because what outlets like the stream don't realize is that so many new investors don't automatically go to Coinbase anymore. That used to be the industry standard. Now it's obviously anywhere from Robinhood to Voyager to other exchanges. So that's not the go-to anymore. So I don't know if that's going to be the best barometer on which to gauge where the market is right now, guys. Barry is playing checkers. Elon is playing chess. Benny Henny says. Thanks, guys. I'm excited for this journey. I bought $20 more at my 42-cent average is now. Should I still be buying and raising my average? I think now's a great time to buy, guys. I think right now the window that we're in could be the last time before we board the flight. Before we board the flight. Steven, what is your small business? I'm 26 and want to start a small business of my own with Doge profit. I have a store. I have a retail store, and I deal and restore vintage furniture and home decor. That's what I do. And I have a passion for that stuff. I do enjoy it. I really enjoy it. To the moon, Tracy says. Good to see you, Tracy. Build that Doge one and rocket, someone says in the chat. Yes, that is going to be so exciting. I'm so ready for that to happen. And that is going to be just another groundbreaking historical moment, and just excellent press for the big DOGE, right? The big DOGE, my friends. Experts say, quote unquote, Robbie Gilchrist says, yeah, no kidding, my friend. Zero Fox says, Elon, the richest man in the universe, wants you to buy Doge. Should we listen? No brainer. Steven, I just did the math, and Doge uses 0.00017th the energy Bitcoin does. Yes, and that's true. That's a great point, and thank you for bringing it up, Doge fan. Actually, Billy Marcus tweeted out shortly after that Elon Musk made his announcement that Elon is no longer working with Bitcoin with Tesla. He tweeted this out. Just going to randomly, we're going to pull it on screen, guys. We're going to pull on screen. We're going to put Twitter on the screen. Just give me a moment. We're going to put Billy's Twitter on the screen here. And we're going to readjust it. There we go. A little too big there. Shrink it down a little. There we go. So this is what a Billy Marcus, creator of Dogecoin, tweeted out shortly after Elon's epic announcement, right? Shortly after Elon's epic announcement, Billy said this: just going to randomly, for no purported reason whatsoever, throw out there that Doge is merge mined. That's Oxpow, meaning most of that mining that it gets to secure the network comes for free from other script mining, i.e. Litecoin, making it relatively eco-friendly in comparison. Yes. And then here's Billy interacting with the Dogecoin, official Dogecoin devs. That's the official Dogecoin developers account. And someone asked, is there anything you guys didn't think of when creating Doge? And he said that was actually done by Dogecoin devs to save the coin from being able to easily be attacked due to its low reward issuance about a year into this lifespan. It was the most important update to Dogecoin history. Oh yeah, guys. Oh yeah. So, so, you know, to make a story short, Dogecoin is extremely environmentally friendly, particularly compared to Bitcoin. So I think it looks like Dogecoin will be the perfect solution for what Elon is looking for right now, guys. Perfect solution for what Elon is looking for. Very convenient. And let me shrink this down, guys. Let me shrink it down even further. There we go. There we go. Let's get back in the chat, see what you guys are talking about. Hey, Lady Doge. Hey, what's up? Captain Chronic says, I want to know why people are mad. The destroyer of shorts called out Bitcoin when Bitcoin is used by central banksters to leverage against losses by shorting the stock market and crypto markets. I agree. I think you raise a really good point, Captain Chronic. The hypocrisy is astounding, my friend. I don't think Elon owes anybody any apology. I don't think Elon did anything wrong today, ethically or strategically. I support it on both fronts, my friend. I agree. There are no coincidences in this game. That is true, Robbie Gilchrist. In this game, there's a lot of truth to that. A lot of truth to that. Absolutely. Tesla for Doge, Cascada Futurist. Welcome, Cascada Futurist. Tesla for Doge. For those that missed the Twitter talk today, what did we miss? Oh man, there's so much. I actually didn't do as much talking on there because I had several special guests. Yeah, I don't know what to tell you. Just make sure you're following me on just as, make sure you're both following me here with your notifications on, and then also on Twitter with your Twitter notifications on. That's your best bet, Carlos. Erectile Reptile coming through with a $20 super chat. Thank you so much, Erectile Reptile. Says nobody should worry about this dip. Soon we will be on top. Fact. McDonald's once made bubblegum flavored broccoli. What? What? Okay. That's got to be a fact, because Erectile Reptile has a great record, has a solid record. Every fact that Erectile Reptile has bestowed upon the show has been true, and I don't see any reason why this is an exception. So, guys, McDonald's once made bubblegum flavored broccoli. Wow. I personally like the taste of cooked broccoli with a little drawn butter on it and a little bit of sea salt. That is some good stuff. I don't want it to taste like bubblegum. I want bubblegum to taste like bubblegum. I don't need my steamed broccoli to taste like bubblegum in order to enjoy it. But that sounds like an absolutely disturbingly disgusting concept and idea. Courtesy of McDonald's. Can't be too surprised, right? Anyway, Erectile Reptile, thank you for your generous super chat, my friend. Really appreciate it. And I agree, nobody should worry about this dip. Soon we will be on top. Look, if Dogecoin Millionaire isn't worried, then you should stress yourself out too much, guys. If a man that has millions of dollars worth of Dogecoin on the line isn't too worried, then, you know, that's a good example for the rest of us, isn't it? Chef Supreme Zay coming with a $10 super chat. Thank you so much, Chef Supreme Zay. I really appreciate that so much, Chef. Just bought some more Doge. I'm enjoying Uncle Doge after dark tonight. Awesome. And for those of you who don't know, people have taken to give me a couple different nicknames now. Real Deal Steven Steele is probably the most common one, and the new one is Uncle Doge, or cool, or the cool uncle of Doge is a couple of the new nicknames that folks have given me lately, and I think I'm having a good time with it. I think it's hilarious. I think it's a lot of fun. So we are cruising along. Never seen a McPizza. I have. I remember seeing McPizza when I was a little kid, and I recall tasting it, and it wasn't very remarkable. Big surprise, right? The McDonald's wouldn't be good at making pizza. Go figure. All right, gang, we are moving. We are cruising well into the night. This is Doge After Dark with your man, Real Deal Steven Steele, coming to you live at 11:20. I got about 200 people in the chat, and I would like to welcome each and every one of you at this time. I want each of you to think of... I want you to think of a band. I want you to think of band names, except I want you to replace one of the words in that band name title or that artist title, music artist title, with the word Doge. I want to see what we come up with there. We've never tried one quite like that. And then I will pick my three favorites. And go from there. Stain Alpha back in the chat. Thank you, my man. He says McDaddy Doge. I love it. Robbie Gilchrist, this isn't your first time. You're the whale, man. Insane Doge Posse. I love it. 9-inch Doge. I love it. You guys are already coming in strong. And guys, don't forget to keep smashing that like button. Slip Doge. Iceman is in the house. Red Hot Doge. The Doge Street Boys. I don't care who you are, where you're from, don't care what you did, as long as you Doge me. Cage the Doge, smashing Dogekins. Oh, AC Doge, I love it. Motley Doge. Did any of you guys see the Motley Crue kind of pseudo documentary on Netflix last year? That's pretty wild. The Eagles of Doge medal. Doge and Roses. I knew someone was going to get to that. And right above it, someone put Guns and Doges. Guns and Doges and Doge and Roses. Imagine if those two bands played together. Doja Cat. Yes, of course. Alice Doge Farm. The Grateful Doge, of course. Pink Doge. What else we got here? Doge Sturbed. Doge 41 Collective Doge. I don't know why, but Collective Doge is particularly funny to me. Bon Doge. One Doge Army. Lamb of Doge. Lil Doge. Mega Doge. The Rolling Doges, of course, the Rolling Doges. You gotta have the Rolling Doges, folks. What else do we got? Pink Doge, the Doge 5, the DGs, LL Doge J, Nickel Doge, Doge Queen, Arrow Doge, 6 Doge, none the richer, Backstreet Doges, President of the United Doge, Simple Doge, Doge Biscuit, ZZ Doge. They might be Doges. Oh, nice one, nice one. The Traveling Dogeberries, funny. 3 Doge Night, Elvis Dogely, have a Doge Day. Dan Doge Cube, Biggie Man coming to the $1.99 super chat. Thank you, Biggie Man. Appreciate that. When you combine with Nick, you're balls of steel. When you combine with Nick, you are balls of steel. Oh yes, guys. Doge Jam. Pump up the Doge, pump it up. Bum, 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 ba-da-da-da, bum, bum, bum. But overall, guys, I think the forecast for Doge is very sunny, despite what the market's showing right now. But we have so much to look forward to, and we are very well positioned. And Elon Musk is going to cement his name in the history books forever. I mean, the guy is a living legend. Freddie Dogery, Doge and Gabbana, the Doge Fighters, Diamond Doge, Zeppelin, and on it goes. On and on it goes, guys. So, sorry, I'm just pulling up a new story here. So this just reported about an hour ago. As much as 300, so this is breaking news pretty much through CNBC, as much as 365 billion wiped off cryptocurrency market after Tesla stops car purchases with Bitcoin. Elon Musk tweeted that the electric vehicle maker would suspend car purchases using Bitcoin, citing environmental concerns. As much as 365 billion was wiped off the entire cryptocurrency market. Though it did pair some losses, Bitcoin, Ether, and XRP were sharply lower. Musk said Tesla will not be selling any Bitcoin and intends to use its transactions soon, as mining transactions are more sustainable energy. Musk cited environmental concerns and said Tesla is concerned about rapidly increasing use of fossil fuels for Bitcoin mining and transactions. So, wow, guys. Yeah, that's a lot of money. A lot of money. And Beef says to manifest the surge. Manifest the surge, guys. Up Doge, Doge Ball, Stain Doge, Doge Steel, Crypto Doge, man. Nice one, Stain Alpha. Nice one. Mario coming in. Doge against the machine, of course. Meet Doge. Just meet Doge. Depeche Doge. That's actually one of my favorite bands of all time, Depeche Mode. Depeche Doge. Well played. Well played. It sounds a lot like it, too. Doge and change, Doge Cube, real big Doge, and on it goes. You guys are great. You guys are great. You know, I'm going to put the tweet of the day. The tweet of the day is by a profile that's currently going by the name Lloyd Ostercat. Lloyd Ostercat, which was the name of Elon Musk's alias on Saturday Night Live as the crypto expert on the news. And I came across this today. It said, Buterin, that is the founder of Ethereum, rugged Shiba Inu because he wanted no part of it. Elon said Tesla will no longer accept Bitcoin in his war with Barry. Bitcoin crashed, and the maxis are now shorting Doge to get back at Musk. Yes, that's what I believe is happening right now too, guys. Now everything is red. LOL. Very spot on tweet. I'm going to put that tweet up in the chat just for you guys to take a quick look at, because I thought it was pretty great. Who's ever running this account? I don't know. Did I miss any super chats? Okay, I did not. ABBA versus Doge. Born in the East, El Doge. Doge ran. I see what you did there. That was a playoff Duran. I've always loved Duran. I think they are brilliant songwriters and just a brilliant band. Timelessly brilliant band. Doge ran. Doge Wars. Yeah, I thought that was really well stated, guys. Really well stated. Guys, if you haven't subscribed to my YouTube channel, subscribe now. Let's get it to 3,000. That's the next goal. Get the channel to 3,000 subscribers. We can do it. Can you dig it? We can do it. That is a dank tweet. I agree. Doge Talica. System of a Doge. El Chapo Doge. Frankie goes to Doge. All right. I suppose we'll get back to the chart here, gang. DWA, Doge with attitudes. They certainly can. Huey Lewis and the Doge. Doge Cena. Between Doge and me, Lionel Doge goes Richie. Okay. It's getting ridiculous. Taking back Doge Day. Let's take it back, guys. Let's take it back. This is Doge Day. Let's take back Doge Day. All right, gang. J Oz Rasta coming in at $4.99 super chat. Thank you, Ja Oz Rasta. Doge all day, Doge all night. Thank you, my man. I agree. I am all about the Doge all day and night. I live the Doge day and night. I'm either researching or live streaming or networking and pushing the Doge. Yes. Blue Doge cult. Anyway, thank you so much for your super chat there. The notorious DOGE. Of course. Oh, yeah. Been doing all right with ASS. It's not the best day for ASS. Just like any other coin, even ASS coin took a dive today. But I will say it didn't take nearly a significant dive as many other coins in the market today. But yeah, I'm still, don't get me wrong, I'm still way up. But I had about twice as much than I currently do now. But I don't know why. I just kept all in because I'm having fun holding my investment in that project. So right now I am working on I can't confirm yet, and I can't say it's for sure yet, but I'm working on getting the founder of ASS Coin on this show, and she seems to be a very interesting person. So I would love to have her on a guest here sometime soon. And so I'm just waiting to hear back from someone to see if that will be something that actually happens. So stay tuned for that. The Doge Hendrix experience. Barry fighting this huge candle. Yes. Barry's always fighting the green candles when it comes to Doge. Yeah, so we just had four red candles in a row before a green one comes back up here. Steven, is it difficult to hold your ASS coin? Not for me, it isn't. Not for me, it isn't. But you buy it on, I bought mine on Trust Wallet through Pancake Swap. And a big green weenie coming through, guys. Big green weenie coming through. Coming through. Are you feeling it now, Uncle Doge? I am. Batman versus Deadpool. That I am, my friend. That I am. Guys, if you don't already follow me on Twitter, what are you doing? Follow me on Twitter. I'm going to paste my Twitter URL in the chat a couple times. I'm super active there. I do special forums there. I'm just starting to do during the day called Twitter Spaces. And you'll never have to wonder when I go live if you follow my Twitter there. And then also my DMs are open there if you got any reasonable questions, okay? Or if you have any news that you want to share with me. It's definitely, yeah, ASS coin is definitely a red light district coin, no doubt about it. But I really do enjoy holding my ASS. Yeah, absolutely. Don't we all trucking all day? Don't we all, my friend? All right. I hear you. Listen, guys, I have been going about 2 hours now, a little over 2 hours now. I think I'm going to close this show out. I want to thank each and every one of you for joining me tonight. This has been great. I might come on back tonight for an Insomniac edition. in a few hours, maybe not. I haven't decided yet. But if you haven't subscribed, I'd encourage you to hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell, join our community, join this fantastic community. And if you don't follow me on Twitter, you can stay in touch with me there as well. There's so much to be excited by, so much to look forward to. And thank you all for joining me. Thank you guys for super chatting. All of you super chatted me tonight, especially Robbie Gilchrist and everyone else, whether you gave $1 or 50 or 60 or $69, whatever it is. Thank you so much. I really appreciate the support. Stay positive, everyone. Keep the Doge momentum. Spread the news about this channel, about this community. Let's get as many people involved as possible. Let's keep pumping up this party, pumping up the Doge, and keep moving forward. In the end, we are going to win. This is Steven Seal signing off.